Top 10 Things to Do in San Pedro de Atacama. A small town located in the Antofagasta region of Chile, San Pedro de Atacama is renowned for the wealth of incredible landscapes that surround it, with mountains, deserts, salt lakes and more all nearby. A very popular tourist destination, San Pedro is a picturesque town full of dusty cobbled streets and is the perfect place from which to explore the delights of the Atacama Desert. 10. Alma Observatory. The Atacama Desert is an absolute treat if you love stargazing. Due to the lack of lights and human settlements, the night sky is illuminated with beautiful stars that dot the heavens. For visitors interested in the celestial sky, a visit to the Alma Observatory is a must. It is the largest and most powerful observatory open to the public in the world. Wandering around the antennas, laboratories and control room is interesting and informative. 9. Laguna Mascanti. This huge saltwater lake lies in the arid Atacama Desert and its reflective surface leads to some amazing sights and photo opportunities. With a range of mountains off in the distance, the scenery is absolutely divine. The lake is particularly beautiful to view at sunset when a myriad of yellows, reds, and oranges light up the shimmering, mirror-like waters. The views during the day are equally arresting due to the wonderful lake, salt-crusted shorelines, and towering mountains. 8. Salar de Terra. The magnificent landscape of the Salar de Terra is absolutely stunning and visitors to the salt flats all come away raving at the amazing sights they've seen. Stretching away into the distance, the salt fields are covered in a thin layer of water. As such, there are incredible reflections of the blue skies and white fluffy clouds above. With marvelous mountains popping up here and there, the Salar de Terra is great fun to explore. A very unique phenomenon to behold, the salt flats of Salar de Terra are sure to live long in the memory. 7. Piedras Rojas. The Piedras Rojas, Red Rocks, is a very popular tourist destination and it is easy to see why. The landscape is an eclectic mix of dazzling colors. Located at over 4,000 meters above sea level, the red of the rock formations stands out delightfully against the turquoise waters of the nearby saline lake, the glimmering white of the salt flat and the glorious blue skies above. With a ring of snow-capped volcanoes around them, the Piedras Rojas are beautiful to behold and the spectacular scenery is certainly worth a trip from San Pedro de Atacama. 6. Vale de la Muerte. Ominously called Death Valley in English, it is easy to see why Vale de la Muerte is so named once you see the endless red rocks and unforgiving terrain that characterizes this part of the world. Lying just north of Moon Valley, the dusty red rock formations that look so spectacular have earned it the nickname of Mars Valley, and it certainly does feel as if you were on another planet. Wandering around the sand dunes, sweeping valleys and towering mountains is an unforgettable experience and the views are simply breathtaking. With some great hiking and sand boarding, horse riding and mountain biking to boot, there is loads to see and do. The Vale de la Muerte will almost feel like your own endless adventure playground. 5. Termas de Piritama. Tucked away in the Atacama Desert, the Termas de Piritama is a wonderful feat of nature to visit. A popular tourist destination, the hot springs have long been used by the local Atacama people for their healing powers. Bathing in their warm waters certainly does you the world of good. Sitting back and relaxing in their clear waters is a delightful way to spend the day and the scenery only adds to the splendor. Located not far from San Pedro de Atacama and other tourist sites, such as Vale de la Luna, El Tadio geysers and Salar de Atacama, Termas de Piritama is a lovely spot that you won't regret visiting. 4. Laguna Sah. Floating upon the salty waters that make up the Laguna Sah is a heavenly sensation, as volcanoes rise up around you and the clear blue sky seems to stretch endlessly towards the horizon. A relaxing and peaceful spot, the lagoon is awe-inspiring. Its turquoise waters stand out beautifully amidst the ruddy desert and clouds passing by are reflected in its waters. Situated not far from San Pedro de Atacama, Laguna Sah is easy to get to and visitors are certainly in for a memorable time as they peacefully float upon its tranquil waters amidst the sumptuous scenery. 3. Lagunas Mascanti y Minix. Located amidst such desolate and arid terrain, it should come as no surprise that the sparkling blue waters of Lagunas Mascanti y Minix are so fantastic to witness. The barren landscapes that surround them are stark and unforgiving, yet the warm yellows and browns of the hills contrast delightfully with the lakes themselves. Located at over 4,000 meters above sea level, the two glimmering bodies of water light up the Andean Altiplano and are not too far away from two of the desert's other main attractions, the Piedras Rojas and Salar de Terra. 2. Vale de la Luna. An absolutely magical place to explore, The Vale de la Luna is aptly named. The desolate landscape looks so lunar-like in appearance. Moon Valley, as it is known in English, is a sprawling place full of ridges, caverns, dunes and rock formations. Visitors invariably come away astounded at the beauty, and there are loads of great activities for them to enjoy. One of the most popular tourist destinations in the Atacama Desert, the Vale de la Luna has loads of great viewpoints and is simply a must when visiting this spectacular corner of the globe. 1. El Tadio Geysers. Wildly popular among visitors to the Atacama Desert, the El Tadio geysers are gorgeous. Their wispy jets of steam and water that spurt into the air look majestic amidst the desolate terrain that surrounds them. The most beautiful time to view the geysers is at dawn, when the light catches the water so spectacularly, it almost looks as if you were on another planet. Located a few hours' drive from San Pedro de Atacama, the El Tadio geysers are a very unique phenomenon and are certainly among the many highlights that the desert has to offer. Located at a height of 4,320 meters, they are the highest geothermal field on Earth. With mud pools, hot springs and spectacular views on offer, the El Tadio geysers are not to be missed.